Welcome back, guys, to this next special episode. I'm really excited about this. This is our second half of what I talked about last time. So today, instead of equipment, we're talking about the key elements to the supernatural. All matter and psychological processes, thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and attitudes are composed of energy. When applied to the human body, every atom, molecule, cell, tissue, and body system is composed of energy that, when superimposed on each other, create what is known as the human energy field. People often ask, are human beings made of energy? The answer is yes, we are energy. At a pretty basic level, we're all made of atoms, which are made of electrons, protons, and neutrons. And at an even more basic, or perhaps the most basic level, those protons and neutrons, which hold the bulk of our mass, are made of a trio of fundamental particles called quarks. That is produced from the human body. It can also refer to the power rate of work per time of a human. Power comes primarily from muscles, but body heat is also used to do work like warming shelters, food, or other humans.
Go.
What is human energy? The human energy field is an aura of etheric energy that surrounds and overlays our physical cells and interacts with our mind, body, and spirit. Another question often asked, are human beings made of electricity? Electricity is everywhere, even in the human body. Our cells are specialized to conduct electrical currents. The elements in our bodies, like sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium, have a specific electrical charge. Almost all our cells can use these charged elements, called ions, to generate electricity. Andreas Vesalius, in the Renaissance period, 1514 to 1564, pioneered the modern study of human anatomy by dissection, writing the influential book De Humani Corpus Fabrica. Anatomy advanced further with the invention of the microscope and the study of the cellular structure of tissues and organs. A lot of people ask the same questions like, do humans have electromagnetic energy? The truth is we do. Tiny electrical currents exist in the human body due to the chemical reactions that occur as part of the normal bodily functions. Even in the absence of external electric fields, they cause current to flow through the body to the ground. Low-frequency magnetic fields induce circulating currents within the human body. The physics of death and what happens to your energy when you die. When we die, our energy doesn't die with us. Almost 99% of the mass of the human body is made of these 6 elements: oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus. Only about 0.85% is composed of another 5 elements: potassium, sulfur, sodium, chlorine, and magnesium. All 11 are necessary for human life. Human power is work of energy. Even though it's an inexorable part of life, for many people, death, or at least the thought of ceasing to exist forever, can be a scary thing. The disturbing things that happen to the body during decomposition, the process by which cells and tissues begin to break down post-mortem, are bad enough. But what if instead of looking at death from a biological perspective, we examine it from a physics standpoint? More specifically, let's look at how our energy is redistributed after we die. So you want to live forever? In life, the human body comprises matter and energy. That energy is both electrical, impulses and signals, and chemicals, reactions. The same can be said about plants, which are powered by photosynthesis, a process that allows them to generate energy from sunlight. The process of energy generation is much more complex in humans, though remarkably, at any given moment, roughly 20 watts of energy course through your body, enough to power a light bulb. And this energy is acquired in a plethora of ways. Mostly we get it through the consumption of food, which gives us electrical energy. The chemical energy is then transformed into kinetic energy that is ultimately used to power our muscles. A changed state. As we know through thermodynamics, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It simply changes states. The total amount of energy in an isolated system cannot change. And thanks to Einstein, we also know that matter and energy are two rungs on the same ladder. The universe as a whole is closed. However, human bodies and other ecosystems are not closed. They're open systems. We exchange energy with our surroundings. We can gain energy, again, through chemical processes, and we can lose it by expelling waste or emitting heat. In death, the collection of atoms of which you are composed, a universe within the universe, are repurposed. Those atoms and that energy, which originated during the Big Bang, will always be around. Therefore, your light, that is the essence of your energy, not to be confused with your actual consciousness, will continue to echo throughout space until the end of time. If nothing else can assuage some of the fear of death, the below advice from physicist Aaron Freeman should do it. You want a physicist to speak at your funeral. You want the physicist to talk to your grieving family about the conservation of energy, so they will understand that your energy has not died. You want the physicist to remind your sobbing mother about the first law of thermodynamics, that no energy gets created in the universe and none is destroyed. You want your mother to know that all your energy, every vibration, every BTU of heat, every wave of every particle that was her beloved child remains and with her in this world. You want the physicist to tell your weeping father that amid energies of the cosmos, you gave as good as you got. And at one point, you'd hope that the physicist would step down from the pulpit and walk to your broken-hearted spouse there in the pew and tell him that all the photons that ever bounced off your face, all the particles whose path were interrupted by your smile, by the touch of your hair, hundreds of trillions of particles that raced off like children, their ways forever changed by you. And as your widow rocks in the arms of a loving family, may the physicist let her know that all the photons that bounced from you were gathered in the particle detectors that are her eyes. That those photons created within her constellations of electromagnetically charged neurons whose energy will go on forever. You can hope your family will examine the evidence and satisfy themselves that the science is sound and that they'll be comforted to know your energy is still around. According to the law of the conservation of energy, not one bit of you is gone. You're just less orderly. Now, I just wanted to say this, folks. It's a big thing. This is why paranormal is so cool. The supernatural world is awesome. The belief in God, the belief in religious beliefs is amazing. It's amazing because our energy is always there. Even though we die, that's only one part of us that's gone and put into the ground. Your body is gone, but your soul is still there. It's everywhere. It can travel, it can move to different areas it wants to. So knowing this, I just hope that people can have a better perspective, and I hope that people that are into the whole atheist thing can turn over and say, hey, look, you know what, maybe I should get into religious beliefs. Maybe I should get into the supernatural world, because the supernatural world is very real and it's true. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this episode. It was awesome to talk to you, and I hope you guys can comment in the comment section and let me know your thoughts and what you think. So anyway, if you are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe and smash that like button. We got a lot more to come. Thank you. Stay tuned.